Do you guys like my new display window instead of it just being like my video and the little blue border? And then I even added like the cute little pictures down here. Yeah, they're some of my favorite Instagram pictures anyway. They're not like my most popular ones, but they're my personal favorites because they're super goofy and basically just how I feel about myself and my life. Ow. Sorry, I keep scratching my legs. I've been eaten alive by mosquitoes. It's been raining so much, and now that it's finally like starting to like lit up in between, they've been eating me alive. It happens all the time. I also just broke off one of my nails. So that's a thing, probably because I've been scratching my legs so hard. I know this stream, oh my goodness, I have hiccups, wasn't on my schedule. I don't know, I just kind of really felt like streaming. And then I also didn't feel like playing video games, but I also wanted to do my makeup, so makeup stream it is, considering I do love doing makeup stuff. So we're going to start off with some CBD face hydrating oil because my face is super dry and flaky and red. I've always had a really bad problem with acne. It has been getting a lot better with like the new skincare stuff I was doing. But since the car accident, I stopped going to like get the facial parts, and I've been extra stressed out. So I've been stress breaking out. But it's still a lot better than it used to be. Like, if you go look at some of my old Instagram pictures, you can see, like, how awful my acne was or can get. And then we also have our e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. We're going to put a little bit of this all over our face. Hello, welcome to the chat. We're just doing some makeup. Putting on some primer. I look a hot mess right now, but it is what it is. It will get better. It's going pretty good. How are you doing tonight? I know it's really late to be trying to do my makeup considering I go to sleep in a couple hours to get ready for work, but I just really felt like doing my makeup today. And I felt like let's not let it go to waste. And then I'm actually been super excited. I finally got a new car. I just started doing all the paperwork and stuff for it last night. Oh, where are you at that it's only midday? Like here it's like 9 o'clock at night. I normally go to sleep between like 10 o'clock and 11. So to me it's really like Australia. I've seen pictures and it's really pretty, but I feel like the snakes and stuff would be super scary. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. We're just doing some makeup and chatting, and hope you guys are having a great night. I feel like I look like a hobo right now, but that's fine. That's what the makeup's for, right? Hi, Brazil. That's another really pretty place. Is it midday for you over there, too? It's like nighttime over here. Like, it's almost bedtime, and I drank an energy drink this afternoon, like 3 o'clock in the middle of my shift, like right after lunch, my last break to try and get me through the day, and now like I can't sleep. So we're just gonna be up and we're just gonna be chatting and doing makeup. And do you guys like my border? It's new. I don't know if you've seen it before, but before it was just like a blue box. So now I have a pink with the butterflies, and now I have my little chat thing and my little Instagram pictures, and then there's the Lily, my puppy dog. Thanks, I like it a lot. I think it turned out really nice. Because this is the same display I used for like my gameplay. But I felt like my chat one was too boring, so I just went through and added some random pictures to it. I used to actually just do nothing but makeup stuff on YouTube for a really long time. The games I play a whole bunch of different games. One of the main games I play is Dead by Daylight, so I have a Dead by Daylight Tuesdays. I play like from 7 to 9 o'clock my time. So normally this would be around the time that I'm finishing stream. And then I also play like 7 Days to Die. I play Don't Starve. I play Sea of Thieves. We Happy Few. A bunch of other random games like Among Us. Killing Floor. I played The Sims. I just got Apex Legends, and I'm not gonna lie, like I don't usually play shooter games, so I still have to figure out how to play that game. I joined a stream chat with a bunch of people that said that they would gladly help me learn how to play it, because, like, I'm god-awful. Like, the first time I did the training for that game, and it was like, here's how to move. Here's how to load your weapon. Here is a little free target you can shoot. Here's how to use your special power. You're ready for the game. Go in the game. All of a sudden, like, I'm in charge of picking some random place to land. No idea where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm just like, that building looks cool. Before I can even get a weapon, I'm dead. I was like, I don't know what happened. It was pretty embarrassing. I'm really glad I wasn't streaming it and nobody saw it, because, yeah. I'd have had to clip it and, like, just made fun of myself, because it was really bad. It was, like, beyond noob. Like, I was like, do you know how to keyboard kind of level? Like, it was awful. Oh yeah, that'd be super fun. I've been trying to find more people to play with, and yeah, you can actually add me. I go by Nikki Bubblegum on literally everything, so I think that'd be super fun. I would love to learn how to play and not embarrass myself. I do everything pretty much on PC, but the game is cross-platform, so I've added people that play, like, on console and stuff too. Same thing with Dead by Daylight. It's another cross-platform game. I love games that I can play with other people, honestly. Even though I don't have a lot of people to play, because I also just got Pumble Party too, and I've been really wanting to play, and I was like, I don't think it'd be that entertaining to, like, stream it where I'm just, like, playing with bots. Like, I feel like that would not be fun for people to watch. I will tell you, but I kind of want you to guess. How old do you think I am? I know I talk like I'm a little kid, but yeah, I want you to guess. I'll give you a hint. I'm older than I look, I guess. Or from what most people tell me is that I'm old. Way older than I look. Which, I don't think I'm that old. It's a number that ends with 0. It's also a number that ends with 0. I think Nickelodeon generation, like old school Nickelodeon. Hey Arnold, also like old Cartoon Network, Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, I was born in 1990 actually. Perfect guess. So I just turned 30 in November actually. Okay, so you're not that much younger than me. That's cool. I always see, like, all these YouTubers and people that are like, I'm 33, I'm 34, I'm ancient, like, this old, like, retired, like, gamer. And I'm like, if you're over here calling yourself old, like, you're making me feel really bad about myself right now, like. Okay, 90s crew over here. Oh my god, speaking of, like, old cartoons and stuff, I honestly just watched the trailer because they redid Rugrats. Did you see it? The, like, 3D, like, animated, weird remaking of Rugrats. I like that they got all the, like, old like, voice actors except for, like, Chucky, because, you know, she died. But honestly, I wouldn't mind checking out and see if it's good or bad, because, like, I know a lot of people are super angry about it. Like, people were ranting and getting, like, super angry about how Tommy, you know how his diaper straps are normally yellow? They changed into, like, gray, and people were, like, having a huge fit about it. Like, they were so angry, saying that, like, it blends too much in, and that they're, like, making a mockery of it, and I'm just like, I love those shows too, but I mean, like, now your kids get to watch them for the people that have kids, like, I mean, that's how I felt about Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go, I felt like they made it too childish, because, like, I was so upset when they got rid of Teen Titans. Like, that show was so good. I love that cartoon so much. And then, like, Teen Titans Go, it's okay, like, on its own. It's not my favorite cup of tea, but, you know. How crazy do I look right now? That's good. So you're not that much older than us. We're gonna say everyone else is a child. But, okay? Like, we're not old. They're just children. I love Codename Kids Next Door. Which one was it? I liked 5 because she was so sassy. And then the other girl went 3 with the long sleeves. I thought she was super funny too. I know everyone like loved number 1, but I don't know, he kind of bothered me. Maybe just because I'm a girl that I loved the girls so much because I thought they were the funniest ones. I could just be a little biased, you know. And then what was it? We were also talking about like Johnny Test, like that old cartoon, and a bunch of other cartoons. Like the Powerpuff Girls. They were talking about the Powerpuff Girls. That was a really good show too. That is true. Everyone has their own opinion. That's how I feel about when like people say that like they don't like a food that I love or something like that. Like my friend and her fiance, like he hates everything she likes. Like he doesn't like sushi. He doesn't like bubble tea. He doesn't like avocado. Like there's so many things he doesn't like. And I was like, that's fine because that just means you don't have to share your snacks with him. You never have to worry, like, go into the cupboard, like, super excited to have a snack, and it just magically be disappearing, like. Because, like, I've dated people that, like, didn't like chocolate before, and I was like, what is wrong with you? And, like, I should have taken that as a sign to not date them because they were awful, but I gave them a chance, and I never had to share my candy with them, but I mean. I thought it was fun. Speaking of chocolate, what is your guys' favorite candy? Lately, I've been obsessed with Sour Patch Kids lately. I've actually dated multiple people that don't like chocolate, and they were all psychos, so I mean, I should have just been like, because I thought about it, I was like, I don't know if I could date somebody that doesn't like chocolate, and I was joking about them with it, and they turned out to be super horrible people, and I was like, I'm just going to take that as a sign from now on. If people say they don't like chocolate, I'm going to stay away from them. But yeah, no, they've met multiple people that, like, do not like chocolate, like, at all. Like, any kind of chocolate. Dark chocolate, white chocolate, nothing. Like, they just despise it, and I don't understand why. I was like, do you just hate fun? Do you hate... And it's not even that they don't like sweet things, either. Because, like, I can understand if, like, there's some people that just don't like sweet things in general. But they love candy, they love ice cream, they love everything but chocolate. And I thought that was super weird. Ungodly weird. Sorry, I talk a lot and go through a lot of topics. Like, I am very scatterbrained, I feel like. Buno? I don't think I know what... Is that a chocolate bar? I don't think I know what that is. We have a lot of weird stuff here in the States. But I feel like everywhere else has a lot of really good stuff that we, for some reason, don't have. Like, we ban a lot of weird stuff. I just like anything with dark chocolate, honestly. Does it look like I'm putting on war paint? I feel like makeup is a very weird concept, especially, like, when you don't put it on yourself and, like, people watch it, because, my brother's watched me put my makeup on before, and he's like, I can't believe, like, all those weird lines and everything else you put on your face turns into what it turns into. He's like, you looked super crazy. I was like, I know, I look like a Martian and, like, a weird creature from, like, the Lost Lagoon. Or, like, I belong in, like, the Captain Underpants series. Like, I'd be a horrible villain, so, like, I feel like that'd be more of a place that I'd belong than anything. Do you have any pets? Sorry, I'm asking everyone a lot of questions. But, like, I don't know, the whole reason I started streaming is because I wanted to, like, meet new people. And I thought it'd be fun and find people to, like, play games with. I feel like a lot of the people I know, they don't really play a lot of games, or, like, they just don't play the games I like to play. I don't know, and I spend so much time at home, like, I felt like I was becoming a shut-in. for sure. That's really good that they helped you get affiliate. I feel like I've met a lot of really nice people in like the different like chat groups and discords and stuff, and I've only been talking to people for like a couple weeks, and everyone's been so nice. Like, people, I feel like so far, from my personal experience anyway, have been a lot nicer on like the Twitch community than YouTube personally, because I started YouTube like 3 years ago, and oh, that's super sweet of you. I'd really appreciate it. I'll add you to my suggested streamers too. At the bottom, because I only have 3, and I think it'd be good to have like more there. And no, like, people were so mean. Like, my very first video, like, I didn't have a camera, so I had to like record on my cell phone and use like this like cheap like video editor, and it had like the little thing in the corner with like the name as like filmmaker, film something on the bottom. And yes, I was like hashtag small streamers ignore my broken nail. Anytime I say hashtag, like, I absolutely have to do it. I know it's super cringy and super cheesy, but like, it's so ridiculous to have to do it. Just like how like everyone was like obsessed with dabbing with dab. Anytime somebody said dab, like, I have to do it. Like, it's a compulsion at this point. It feels wrong to not do it. Yeah, but I love how nice everyone's been. And then like, even like, I joined a girl gamer streamer community, and everyone's been so nice, so welcoming, and it's just amazing because like, my experience with YouTube, like, I still did YouTube and I just kept uploading for fun, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. I still do it for fun. It's mostly makeup stuff, and I just started recently adding like the games play on there, and people are still so mean. Like, a video I posted 3 years ago, it has like, it's the video I have that's had the most views. It has like 11,000 views on it, and like, people just go to it to like leave ugly, hateful comments, and I'm just like, whoa, man, whoa. I had somebody tell me I look like a disfigured rodeo clown. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, were you the one that followed me home from my second job? Thought you looked familiar from that profile picture. But I'm just like, you don't know me. Like, it's so rude. So sometimes I like to go in there and just like say stupid stuff back, because like, why not? But yeah, no, I definitely feel like this community is way, way nicer. For sure. And then like, since I started reaching out and talking to people, I went from like 13 followers. I'm sorry, I always want to say subscribers because I'm so used to saying like for YouTube. So like the 33, and like, it just blew me away. And then I even had like my first raid 2 days ago, and it was super exciting. Like, it was a little party. It's just, I don't know, it's just been more than I've expected it would be. Just like having people to talk to, and even the people that have come to my channel, like, I haven't had anyone be like super ugly and hateful either. Like, just people come in and say hi. And I think the weirdest thing I've seen is somebody asked me if I could burp on camera. That was interesting. Not the weirdest thing I've had somebody randomly come and ask me before, like, in person. I've heard way worse in person, but I thought it was super funny. I don't know. I don't keep shame. Whatever floats your boat, man. And then I was honestly curious if I could do it, so I tried. You asked to say good day. Do you say it? Do you do it? I'd be one of those people, honestly. Do they just like ask you to say, or do they just say it? Because I feel like that'd be like a little more rude. Like, they're telling you, like, commanding you to do it. Then I would just be really stubborn and be like, no. Or like, you're not the boss of me. Foster's Australian for beer. Is it really? That just makes me think of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I've never heard of either of those, I'm sorry. Don't be disappointed in me. I'm an uncultured American after all. I'm also not a really big beer drinker. I drink beer more than I drink wine. I actually just don't drink a lot in general. I used to be way more of a vodka person, though. An old beer commercial? Is it a funny beer commercial? I love funny commercials. Half the time I remember the commercial and have no idea what it is that they were selling. Which I think is kind of like backfires or is like counterproductive to their advertisement. If that makes sense. So, how crazy do I look? I love like making it where like I look super crazy before. And like everyone looks really worried. Sometimes. Is it like one of those companies kind of like Coke where sometimes they have really funny or cute commercials and then they have like really like that was super dramatic and it's just a soda kind of commercials? I was like, this makeup is not even close to being blended. Like in person I look super crazy because like I have all these dramatic lines everywhere. I was thinking, alright, well I'll see you when you come back. I'll be waiting. I'll be here. I was gonna ask something. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing green eyeshadow. I don't know why. I just feel like green is a really good color. How can you not like green? Green is not my favorite color, but I do really like some blue too. Anytime I think of Budweiser, I think of the old frog commercial where it's like the frogs are ribbiting Budweiser. Yeah, those ones, the frogs. That one, I think that was a really, really good commercial. I remember those as a kid on TV all the time. It was like one of my favorite commercials because I was still pretty young and I was just like, and I was obsessed with frogs. I don't know why. I've always liked frogs. Lately, I like to randomly paint dart frogs. I like to paint. So that's a random fact. I think one of my favorite commercials personally is I like the Mayhem commercials. I know it's an insurance commercial. I can't remember which one. It's like, I want to say Allstate maybe, but it's like the guy who is like randomly walking mayhem and just causes all these disasters. I like those ones. Where he's like, I'm a whatever, like teenager or something, and he's the one causing the problem or damage. I like those commercials. I think they're funny. I'm surprised there's so many people on this late. Well, it's late for me. I keep forgetting that. Like for everyone else, it's like a normal time. Because I feel like I try and stream like when I get off of work, around like 6 or 7, and I feel like there's not really anyone on. And sometimes I'll wake up and people are streaming like 3 hours after I went to sleep, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I promise I still want to check out your channel. It's just I'm always asleep when you stream. I was like, I'm an old lady that has to get up and go to work early in the morning. Kiss the Frog. Isn't, there's a couple different movies with frogs in them now. I'm trying to think of the one with the Disney princess, Tiana, where they're in the bayou. Is it the Frog Prince or something? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names of things. But that is a good segue into what is everyone's favorite Disney movie. Right now, my favorite one is Big Hero 6. The beginning is super sad, and I'm like, it always makes me want to cry. But it's a really good movie. I loved, when that movie first came out, I used to still work at the Draft House, which is like, it's a sit-down restaurant in a theater, and like you write your orders on a ticket, and the waitresses would come by, take your orders, bring out your food, and drop off your check. ticket before the movie's over, and you can buy like beer and like fries, burgers, like fresh baked cookies, all kinds of stuff. It's a thing here in Texas. But I worked there, and when that movie came out, like it was a super fun job. It was a super like good movie. So like I'd run around and like make everyone do the fist bump with the la 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 every single time they walked by me. I'm pretty sure I annoyed all my coworkers after like the first like 2 weeks of that movie being out. When I try and get my friends to do it, they have no idea what I'm talking about, which is kind of disappointing. It's a really cool place, right? I was like, I'm pretty sure you still worked there when I was working there. I wasn't there that long because after I had started working there, I think I was there for maybe like 4 months. When the first 50 Shades of Grey movie came out, that's when I had left because I had gotten offered a job that paid way more. It was my first call center job. But it was a super fun job. I think I was there in like 2016. Yeah. I think it was 2016. The ladies there get crazy. I never saw anyone get super crazy. I remember the first time, or like when I was there and they wanted me to know all of the menu items, they had me try like all of the beers, knowing that I didn't like dark beers, and they gave me like double portions of the dark beers. And I still had to clean my theater and like do the ending tasks. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty buzzed after trying all the different beers and all the drinks they had on the menu. And I was just like, okay. Good thing we had a good couple hours before I actually left. But I thought it was a super fun job. I thought the being a server part was pretty chill. Oh yeah, no, those ladies definitely got crazy for that movie. I remember the guys telling me like they're making bank though over there, dressed up for 50 Shades of Grey. I didn't make nothing. I still don't understand the obsession with the 50 Shade of Grey movies. It's not really my thing. I'm more of a Bloody Valentine, Chainsaw Massacre kind of gal. There is a super funny, like, I love B-rated horror movies too. Like, I know everyone hates the Sharknado movies, but they're so ridiculously funny. Like, I cannot help but watch horrible horror movies. But there's this movie on Amazon. It's called like The Love Seat or something like that. I think it was a Norwegian movie, and basically this girl buys a haunted, like, it's more of like a recliner chair, like a single person like lazy boy kind of chair, but they call it the Love Seat, which I thought was very misleading. But anyway, she buys a haunted chair, and the chair is haunted by like this like serial killer. Like, him and his girlfriend went crazy, and like they've every like couple of years they try and reincarnate other people's bodies because like they loved each other so much. And she gets the haunted chair with this dude, and this haunted chair like falls in love with her, and like there's like he leaves like rose petals for her on the ground. Like, he kills her boyfriend, kills like this super creepy stalker that like broke into her house and was like getting busy with her bra. Super weird movie, super funny. And then like there's this weird like sex scene with her in this like recliner chair, and like she's like sleepwalking and thinks it's a dream, and it's literally just like her like, oh my god, like while she's asleep on top of the chair. It was super weird. And the chair like could like stand up and like walk around, so like anytime she'd leave and like go talk to her boyfriend before the chair murdered him, like it had big buttons like in the middle of the chair that looked like eyes, and it would go like watch her over the balcony, like not even discreetly, like there's just this giant chair like watching this girl. The movie was awful. It was so funny, and I loved it so much, and had like these huge giant black like Coraline button eyes, and it was marvelous. Like if you need to see a horrible horror movie, that is the movie you need to see. And I'm pretty sure it's called The Love Chair, because I was really upset that it was called a love chair, because the love chair is 2 seats for 2 people. Why it's the love chair, but it was a recliner. And I know I shouldn't be that upset about it, but yeah, it was a super funny movie. And then I'm still supposed to go watch this movie on Netflix that all my friends said was hilarious, and is also another horrible B-rated movie called Velociraptor Preacher. And it's a dinosaur preacher movie. And that's literally all I know about it. And it's on Netflix, so I'm really wanting to see it. But there's like a weird cult led by a creepy preacher, and there's something weird about dinosaurs. I don't know, but it sounds really like up my alley, like ridiculous, stupid, and random bloody murdery scenes for no reason. Do you have a favorite B-rated movie? I also like all of the Tremor series, like especially like the ass blasters, the ones that like shoot the flamey farts and like kind of fly for the Tremor series. I don't know if you've seen their most recent one, but it's like a winter one, but it's like filmed in the desert. And it's just so ridiculous. Like they're saying it's a hot flash or a heat wave in the middle of the desert. Welcome back. We're talking about the Tremor movies and just horrible B-rated movies, because I love them and they're ridiculous and they're so funny. And yeah. But yeah, and they like in the beginning of the most recent Tremors, it's called Ice something. But they film in and like put like a white screen over it, and it's supposed to be like snowing everywhere, but you can tell that they're literally kicking sand around, and it's filmed in the desert, and they're just like, there's a heat wave in Antarctica, and there's all these trees in the desert. And I was just like, you're not even trying anymore. Like, I know it's supposed to be really cheesy and not believable, but they could have tried harder. I've seen the trailer for that one. That one actually doesn't look too bad. I like the Annabelle movies. I couldn't get into like the first like Conjuring movies. I didn't get interested into them until the one with the creepy nun with the nose. That's the one that like I got really into. Danny Trejo B movies. I love random zombie B movies. There's an entire series called Z Nation on Netflix. That is the best. Like in the first episode, like a baby gets turned into a zombie. And I don't know if you guys remember, like Hot Topic used to have like those like zombie baby dolls. It literally looks like one of those. It's like this like greenish blue colored skin, and like it's literally like horrible robot, and it like runs around like this abandoned hospital and like rips out a man's neck. It's amazing. It's so cheesy. It's so awesome. And there's another episode where like they go to Wisconsin, and there's randomly still like, this is years into the zombie apocalypse, and there's randomly still a huge giant like 6-story wheel of cheese that they use to like take out a whole horde of zombies, and it just keeps rolling across the entire country picking up zombies. Like they randomly show it throughout the series. And then there's also a thing called Z-weed in that series too, where they literally grow weed out of zombies, and it can also get zombies high, and it makes them really mellow so they don't attack you. I don't know. It's really cheesy. It's really random, and like there's crazy weird things happening throughout the entire series. And there's like one person that is the cure they're trying to get across from New York to California, and it's just really super interesting. They have like 4 seasons now. It's amazing. Like if you love zombies and you love cheesy and you love gore for no reason and weird conspiracies, that show is for you. It's amazing. Yeah. So I think that one's really good. Yeah. It's a really good series. I watch a lot more TV shows than movies, so like I will reference and talk about TV shows like all the time. I think one of my I just finished watching like the second part of Lucifer for season 5, the second part, and I like it a lot. It's really, really good. I forgot to grab lipstick. That's fine. I'm really surprised there's been so many people chatting. I love it. It's funny that we went from Disney movies to B-rated horror movies. I did see that there's I haven't been able to find the movie anywhere, but I saw pictures and a trailer, and it was called Jingle Jaws. It's like a Christmas-themed, like, giant shark movie, but this shark has, like, a giant, like, candy cane, like, narwhal kind of horn that it impales people with. I've been trying to find that movie everywhere, because I've seen the trailer, and I was like, please don't let this be a fake movie. Like, it's perfect. Like, it's something that I, like, desperately want to see. And then I finally remembered, there was this movie I tell people about all the time, and I couldn't remember what it was called. Finally figured out it's called Idle Hands, and it's about has Seth Green in it, and his friend's hand becomes possessed and starts making him do like inappropriate things. Like first he'll start like throwing things off like the table, whatever, or, like inappropriately grabbing people, and then his hand starts like killing people while he's sleeping. And so he decides to like cut it off, and then he has to go hunt down his evil hand. With his best friend got murdered. And nobody believed me. Like, I talk about the movie all the time, and nobody believed me. I was like, I can't remember the name of the movie, and nobody believed me that it was a real movie. And then I finally was able to figure out the name of it and show people. I was like, I'm not crazy, or I'm not as crazy. Like, this is a real movie. So, yeah, I think it's great. Those movies like that. And then, my friend's roommate reminded me of this movie. He told me what it was called because he asked me by name if I'd seen it. I was like, I don't think so. He told me what it was about, but it's has Ryan Reynolds in it, and I think he was like supposed to be like schizophrenic or something like that. But he has a cat and a dog as pets, and they talk to him. And the cat is like evil, like the devil on his shoulder, and his dog is like the good one, like his good angel telling him not to do things. And I remember that movie, like I saw it randomly one time on TV late at night, and I was like, no idea what the movie was called, loved it, and now I still found out, had somebody remind me of the movie, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to watch it. And when I got home, I couldn't remember what it was called to look it up so I could watch it. But yeah, I think that would be like a really good movie to watch. I would love to see that movie again. So if anyone knows what that movie is called, yeah. Because he goes on a killing spree, and he starts with like that girl he was talking to. I really want to know like what that movie is called. If you know what it's called, let me know, or message me and let me know if you ever find out what it is. I'm sure if I look up Ryan Reynolds, I could figure it out. But right now, I'm fixing my eyeballs. I don't know why, but like in my mind, like I want to say like it started with like a V or an F word, maybe. I'm probably way off, honestly. I'm horrible with names of stuff. Like I tried, man. Oh well, I know you saw my old screen setup. Do you like my new screen setup, like the little pictures and stuff? I'm thinking about just switching out random Instagram pictures on here every like couple months or so. Because if anyone follows me on Instagram, you know I have like 2,000 pictures on there. It's been over a couple of years, though, so I feel like I don't seem as crazy. I haven't done, like, crazy, like, cosplay makeup in a while. I don't know why. I've been really wanting to, like, get dressed up and do stuff. I've also been wanting to make more super nerdy sugar cookies. I was thinking about doing a stream of making, like, sugar cookies from start to finish. But that would be a ridiculously long stream because the entire process of me making my ridiculous sugar cookies, because I made the Among Us sugar cookies that turned out super cute, which if you haven't seen, you should go click on the link on my Instagram and scroll through and find them. They turned out hella cute. Like, I even had, like, little cut-off body, like, Among Us, little bodies with the little bones sticking out and the little bloody parts. They turned out super duper cute. But I was thinking about making, like, all kinds of video game ones. I was thinking about making, like, some of the different serial killers from Dead by Daylight. I was, of course, wanting to do, like, Michael Myers. I was wanting to do, like, the Huntress. It'd be super easy to do another mask for, like, the Trapper. So most of them, like, have very similar colors. And I thought that would be super fun to do. Is do a bunch of video game sugar cookies and start from, like, making the dough, rolling out the dough, printing out, like, pictures, or drawing out pictures to use, like, as the cutouts, and, like, literally cut out each of the individual cookies. And then making the royal icing, coloring the royal icing, putting it in the bag, sitting there, doing out each of the little colors, letting it dry and harden. So, like, every time I do sugar cookies, like, it literally takes me, like, 12 hours to do, especially when they're super detailed like that. So I thought that would be an interesting stream, because I've had people come by and ask me if I do cooking streams. I also love to make sugar. I just love to make sugar cookies for, like, any kind of special holiday. I also haven't made tiramisu in a while. That would be a fun thing to make. Who doesn't like rum and coffee flavored desserts? I think I found a group to play Among Us with tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream it or not. I might, because it is a group of streamers, so I don't think they would mind. And then I was also probably going to try and play another game as well. I don't know what game I was going to play yet. I may go ahead and try and get a group to play Apex, since I haven't played Apex Legends on stream yet. I think it'd be okay for me to go ahead and stream and just make a huge fool of myself. And also haven't played Killing Floor in quite a while. I also really want to play Pummble Party. Hopefully I can get a couple people to play Pummble Party with me. I think that would be super fun as well. Because who doesn't love Bloody Mario Party? And then I recently just started a pen pal group with a bunch of my girlfriends. Most of them are people I went to high school with, and then there's also, like, a bunch of people that a couple people I went to college and stuff with, because I got a bunch of like, stationery, like actual letters. I got a wax stamp seal couple sets. I also got, like, little ribbons and keys and charms and stuff to make all these ridiculous letters, as well as, like, multiple calligraphy sets. So I've been working on learning how to do calligraphy, and I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. Like, it's way better than my regular handwriting, and I feel like it's so much easier to write with the calligraphy pens than a regular pen. Maybe it's because it's, like, so much thicker. I don't know. But we're gonna start sending each other, like, really cute, fancy letters. So I'm super excited about that. I think that'll be so much fun. And I just started the group today with a bunch of my friends, and I think we have about 8 people now. And then a lot of them are my friends that have kids. And most of them have been looking for new mom friends. So they're all getting to know each other, and I'm just like, I love that everyone's getting along. And then I feel like I've made so many friends here in the community for streaming, which is the whole reason I wanted to stream, and everyone's been super nice. And it's really nice to just kind of have people to like sit here, talk with, and like, I can't sleep. I don't have to sit here in my room by myself. I can sit here in my room, do my makeup like a weirdo this late at night, and talk to people. And I feel like I'm really good at remembering or recognizing people, even if like I don't remember I'll read the name, I'm like, oh yeah, I know this person. I'm really liking this green. I feel like, so like on my window display, it looks like you're more teal, but on like my Twitch thing, like you're like this color green, like your little chat name. I don't know, like as soon as I got off work, like I just really wanted to do my makeup, and for some reason my brain was like, we should do bright green, maybe radioactive, and now I have that radioactive song stuck in my head. I love that song. Like I know like it was overplayed, and a lot of people probably started to hate it, but I still absolutely love that song. It's a fabulous song. I can't tell you who sings it. I know I have it on my phone, but I remember this. I do like that song. I like that, the search for your same kind of weirdos, or same type of weirdos. Yeah. I like that a lot. I feel like I'm weird in a lot of ways, and I feel like I could get along with a lot of people. It's just easier for me to get to know people, like, through online chat and stuff. Like, I feel like it's easier for me to talk to people with, like, that little bit of a separation or barrier. Because when I meet people in person, like, I'm just, like, really quiet. I'm like, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't want to offend you. I don't want the weird face I'm gonna make to like seem like I don't care or like I'm being really mean or something. Like, at least over chat, like, I can just be like, it's normal or it's acceptable to be like, how old are you? What is your favorite color? Where are you from? Because if I did that in person, like, it'd be like I'm interrogating you. Like, what do you do for fun? Do you like video games? Do you read comics? Do you like this movie? I see that we also like this without seeming like a crazy psycho person. Like, I feel like it's easier to just be like, oh, we both like Twitch, or we both like horror movies. Like, what other horror stuff do you like? And I feel like it's more socially acceptable to talk about axe murderers and stuff over online if you're like in a horror group than like if you just randomly walk up to somebody like, hey, do you like serial killers? And then not think you're gonna follow them home and steal their kidneys. Honestly, if somebody I didn't know came up to me and started talking to me about kidneys or like a weird serial killer, I'd be super freaked out too. But I'm just a paranoid person. I'm more accepting of people like just coming and talking to me like through chat or like in a random group or a web page than in person. Because if anyone comes and talks to me in person, I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, stranger danger. No, sir, I would like to keep both of my kidneys. That's me. I assume everyone's just as paranoid and weirded out by people as I am. So that's why I don't go talk to people randomly in person, because I'm like, I don't want to bother you. I'm not following you. Did you see the picture of my car that I posted yesterday? I think you did, right? Yeah. I had posted a picture of my smushed car from my accident on the 11th, and like a lot of people, I guess they thought it was like a recent accident when I just like was like, I finally got to go get my stuff out of my smushed car. Here's a better image of what it looked like. And people were like, oh my god, what happened? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, this accident was from the 11th because my car is finally totaled out, so I was able to get my belongings and stuff out of it yesterday. And I filled out the paperwork and stuff to get a new car last night. And yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be dropped off on Monday. Or it's supposed to be dropped off on Monday. They're supposed to get back to me, make sure that they don't need any extra paperwork or anything else from me before then. So they should confirm that with me tomorrow or Saturday. And my car's going to be blue. It's going to be a darker navy blue, but it's going to be blue. And it has like a sunroof and a backup camera. And I was like, ooh, fancy? I was like, I've never had a car with either of those things. I actually love King of the Hill. Before I started streaming, I was saying something that they say from the show all the time, like when they're out drinking, and now I can't remember what it was. And I was like, I wonder if anyone would ever notice if I made like King of the Hill references. I used to really love that show. I used to watch it like late at night. Like we didn't have cable for the longest time, so it was like one of the only shows that'd be on like before I'd go to bed. You have all 13 seasons like on DVD? I don't think I have any show like all seasons of anything. Didn't they just add King of the Hill to like a streaming service? I kind of like want to watch it now. I know they just added Sailor Moon to like a bunch of random streaming services recently. And I was like, I remember I watched it when I was younger. And I watched a couple episodes at a friend's house, but like, I honestly don't really remember that much of it. Other than like the first like 2 episodes. And I know that's blasphemy as a girl to not remember Sailor Moon. I feel like if it's on anywhere, it's probably on Hulu. Because I know Hulu has like Family Guy, The Simpsons, and like American Dad and stuff. So I feel like if anyone was to have it, it would be them. That they would definitely be the ones that would have it. I'll be right back. I need lipstick. I forgot to grab it. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm gonna check. I feel like it definitely won't be on Disney. It's not a Disney thing. I was really surprised that Disney and Hulu both had all of The Simpsons on it. I actually binge watched all of The Simpsons on Disney last, end of 2019. Every episode. I'm a serial TV show watcher. It took too long. I couldn't find my peanut lipstick. So I'm not gonna lie, I have a huge, giant, multiple drawer thing of makeup. And, I have an entire drawer just of lipstick. And, when I do my makeup out here for a stream, I pick out everything I'm going to do before, the colors I'm going to use before. And I bring everything over here that I'm going to use, and I always forget something. Normally I forget like my mascara or something stupid. But normally like people can't tell that I don't have mascara on. So it's normally not a big deal. But the lipstick, that's more important. Mighty Ducks. I haven't seen that in forever. I watched Gargoyles on Disney. Because they have Gargoyles on there. They also have the X-Men series on there too, like the old X-Men, and then they also have like the newer X-Men too, like the animated series. And then they also have I haven't seen it yet, but I saw that they have Batman Beyond. I really liked that show too, and I really want to watch that one. I think that one would be a lot of fun to watch. There, I look way more myself. That was the longest it's taken me to do my makeup, but I keep getting distracted and talking. So, been streaming for 56 minutes. Still done in under an hour with me getting severely distracted. That's why I don't understand how, like, so many girls, like, spend hours getting, like, just doing their makeup. I don't understand it. I did, like, full-on foundation, did contouring, did bronzer, blush, eyeshadow, wing liner, filled in my brows, added lipstick, did highlighter, all of the shabams. And even me stopping and talking about movies and everything didn't even take an hour. And then, like, if I was to straighten my hair, to add, like, an extra 15 minutes. I don't get it. Yeah, those were, like, the best cartoons. I loved them so much. Batman Beyond was one of my favorites. That one was really good. I liked it a lot. I liked his I was gonna say costume, but I feel like that's not appropriate. Like his battle gear, his, I don't know, uniform. I think it'd be fun. I wish I was a makeup professional. I do love to do makeup, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Suit might be a good word. I feel like saying outfit, it makes it seem like he's ready to go out dancing or something. Like when girls are like, oh my god, I love your outfit. That's where my brain goes when I said outfit, and I was like, that's not right. He's over there to fight crime. And I felt like battle armor's a little too formal. I honestly don't know why I'm doing my makeup. I have to take it off in like a little while anyway. I guess I have an excuse to take selfies for Instagram. I even have my colored contacts on and everything. This is my first time getting colored contacts, and I really like them. It took me like 2 days to get used to them. So I was so used to like clear contacts for a long time that it took me a little while to get used to like the colored part moving to where like you could see it in like the corner or your peripherals a little bit. And I feel like it's not a problem anymore. You're gonna be a dancer? I think you can only be a dancer if you at least know how to do spirit fingers. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I've only ever seen parts of the movie in passing. It's the cheerleader Bring It On dance movie, I think. What movie is it with what's her name, where she wants to be a star and she do the thing with her armpits? That's what you're referencing, right? I'm trying to think of the movie's name. Or you have no idea what I'm talking about and I'm just crazy. I think it's Superstar. Yeah? Bring It On taught you how to dance? Does that mean you only know how to dance in a skimpy cheerleader outfit? Because I think that'd be super funny. I don't know why, like, I always wanted to put dudes in cheerleading outfits. It makes my heart happy. And I feel like they need to have pigtails too. It really bothers me that I broke this nail off. I will have to fix it later. Maybe I'll just hold it like this and pretend that it's still there. You're not the boss of me. It'd be a super funny picture. I feel like you'd have to make it your new profile picture on Facebook. Otherwise, I would never believe it. It'd be super funny. I think it'd be super funny. I'd let you borrow one of my wigs and everything. I streamed the other day in a wig, but I feel it was like my long, like, peppermint goth wig. That's what I called it, because it's like black and then it goes into like a pastel, like, peppermint ice cream kind of green color, and it's really super long, and I liked it. Nobody came to my stream to see it though, but I had a good time. I think I was playing Dead by Daylight with it too, and I was like being the killer, running around trying to make everybody bleed. I said that the other day too, and because I did my makeup the last time I had streamed Dead by Daylight, I think, and I was wearing this really beautiful deep red lipstick, and I was like, I'm gonna be the killer. I'm manifesting me murdering these people with this red lipstick. It's me saying I'm gonna make them bleed. And I actually murdered everyone. I was so happy. I love it. I actually really like playing as the killer. Like, it's way less stressful than being the survivor. Like, I went from playing the killer to being a survivor, and I was like so scared. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna find me. I hear the heartbeat. So I was way more jumpy. Because, like, when I play as killer, like, I run around and I'm like, oh my god, where is everyone? Like, joking around. Kool-Aid Man jumping through some doors. And I don't take it seriously at all. Like, I don't have to, like, worry about somebody, like, sneaking up on me. And I can just be stupid. And I love telling people, like, stop running from me. I just want to cut you a little. It's the perfect thing for me, too, because I love to threaten to cut people all the time. All the time. Oh, I even customized my alerts, too. So, like, assuming it's saved properly, but so when I get my alerts, they have, like, pictures of me, too. So, like, I have an alert for when I get new followers, and it pops up with their name and stuff, with a little picture. I also have one for, like, when somebody raids, and it comes up with a little picture, too. I also have one for, the subscribers and stuff later on, even though I don't qualify for subscribers and stuff yet. I also have one for, like, donations and cheering and stuff. And they're all super cute pictures. Oh, wait. So, I'm going to put the Be Right Back sign up so you can see it. It's super cute, too. Because I just redid all of them, look. Selfies everywhere! I need to go and save some more pictures so I have different pictures in all the different places. Because I know there are a lot of the same pictures right now. So that way I can add more. It's just those are the only ones that I had saved specifically so I could do my pages and alerts and stuff. And yeah, so I need new ones now that I have like more places to put pictures. But I really like my little setup, and I have a little butterfly here. My mom actually really loved butterflies, and that's the whole reason I even picked this display layout, was because this one had butterfly on it. And then I figured since my name is Bubblegum, might as well do bubblegum pink. I had also been seeing pictures of me with my bright bubblegum hair. When I had picked my name, I had like bright pink hair. So I was like, yeah, let's go with pink and be nostalgic. And it'll be my own little inside thing, remembering and missing my pink hair. The middle picture is also one of my wigs, the ombre, like gray and purple one. I was thinking about wearing it tomorrow because I miss my colored hair. I need to really start looking for a new job. Since I'll be getting my new car on Monday, it'll make it a lot easier for me to like actually be applying and setting up interviews, because I've had a couple companies and like recruiters and stuff reaching out to me from finding my resume, but I don't want to like respond and be like, yeah, I'm interested in the job. Oh, but I don't have a car right now. I can't go to an interview with you, and don't know when I could start because I didn't have a car yet or know when they were going to finish up my claims and all that. So now I feel like it'll be a lot easier for me, like as soon as I get my car, to just be like, okay, let's go let's go find this new job. I think it'd be good to get a new job. I would like to do something where I can work from home or like not have to talk to people on the phone anymore. I'm definitely over this call center life. I would like to do like processing or something. I'm hoping I can find something like that. That would be nice. Even if it doesn't have to, even if it's not work from home and I just go process stuff in an office, I'd be okay with that. Like I have like claim processing, like experience and things like that. I think that would be really super nice for sure. Dang, is it past my bedtime? I feel so old. But I'm honestly not that tired. I should not have drinking that Red Bull. Have you tried the new summer Red Bull, the dragon fruit one? It's actually really good. I like it way better in the Sonic Slush though than like just by itself. It's so good. Like, I'm gonna be really sad when they get rid of it. I like it almost as much as like their prickly pear one. That's one of my favorite like Red Bull flavors, because I don't really like regular Red Bull, and I'm very picky with the flavors. I like the peach, the prickly pear, but the sugar-free prickly pear, and then their new dragon fruit one is super good. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely suggest it. I would definitely suggest trying it as a Sonic Slush though, because that's way better. Way better than it by itself, but it's super good. I had a can for yesterday, and then I have a can for tomorrow for Friday, so I can get through the end of the week. My leg itches so bad. So I went and took Lily outside like a few times after it stopped raining, and I was eaten alive by mosquitoes. Like, I have mosquito bites all over my legs, all over my arms. I even had a mosquito bite me right here, like on my shoulder, like a weird place. I don't know. I don't drink energy drinks all that often. I have maybe one every couple months. Like the last time I had one, like I had one today, but I hadn't really had one since like November, December. I literally only get them when like I'm really tired or been having trouble sleeping, which is gotten better. Yeah, I know. And my legs are way worse, and it doesn't help that like I'm so pale, so like any little like bump, cut, or like bite or something, it looks like super red and awful. But like there's something about me that mosquitoes love me. I wonder if it's because I remember reading an article saying that some mosquitoes or like certain breeds of mosquitoes like have a preference and like they can sense your blood type. And I was like, that's interesting. And now that I know I have like a rare blood type, like maybe that's why I get bit more than other people. Yeah. I wonder. Just because I was thinking, like, I was literally outside for a couple minutes and I was like, oh my god, I need to go back inside. And all this rain is not helping. Like, I know it's not. With, like, all the giant puddles and everything. And I fell in the mud earlier. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Because the dog park here, a lot of the grass had died from the snow. So there's big, like, empty patches of just dirt, and it turns into like swampy, soupy, muddy grossness. And I'm like, I was trying to step along like the grass because like the roots of the grass kind of help it stay in one place. And I stepped where there was grass, but my foot slid and I fell into the mud. Like I had mud all over my hand. Like it looked like I had like squished my hand in poop or something. Like it was just all over my hand, like super thick and gross. And then all over like the side of my leg and stuff. It was interesting, and I was just like, okay, Lily, go to the bathroom. I was like, guess go play. But what if I want to tell a vampire? Because then maybe I could be a vampire. I think being a vampire would be cool. There's a lot of people I would want to eat. And I'm sure they have really good ways of disposing of bodies, just saying. And then everyone always jokes about me being a vampire anyway, since I have a garlic allergy. So it'd just work out perfectly. Like I should be a stereotype for a vampire. Do you know what your blood type is? I feel like a lot of people don't know what their blood type is. I actually ordered a test to find out what mine was. Like one of those at-home blood type test things. I still don't know how accurate I feel it is, and I kind of want to go to like an actual like doctor's office and have them tell me what my blood type is. Cause like me and my brother both didn't know what our blood type was. So we went and found out what our blood type was. I think it'd be fun to be a vampire, and I would dress like a stereotype. Yeah, I found out I'm O negative, which is like the universal donor, and then my brother's like O positive. And I was like, oh, no wonder I'm so negative. I was like, no wonder I'm a Debbie Downer. I was like, I can't help it that I'm negative. It's deep in my bones. It's who I am. And then, because my mom didn't know what her blood type was. And I still don't know what her blood type is. Yeah, oh my. And so I bought like a pack of multiple blood test things, and I gave one to my friend, and I'm waiting for her to find out, because she didn't know what her blood type is. And I was like, you should probably know that just in case of an emergency. So now, like, I randomly buy, like, blood testing kits for my friends. Because that's a normal thing to do, right? See, I totally should be a vampire. Like, you know, they're like, you know that weird girl who's allergic to garlic and likes her friends to find out what type of blood they have? Guys, I think she might be a vampire. Like, I should be a vampire. Everybody already jokes and thinks I'm a vampire. I should totally be a vampire. I have, like, the emo wig in my closet and everything. I have, like, 5 different kinds of black lipstick. I'm ready to become a vampire. And then I'll never get old and get wrinkles. And then I can't get that because, like, I'm not eating junk food because I can't eat food. I just can only drink blood. It'd be fine. I'm an organ donor too, but it wasn't required for me to be like become an organ donor. So for like my blood type, so I have the little heart on my license to tell everyone I'm a blood donor or an organ donor. And then when I went to donate plasma, I didn't ask until like after I was done, and they're like, "Oh, you should have told us when you first started because we had like the vials where they did the blood testing or whatever before, or run whatever test. Like we could have done it then." And I was like, "Oh, I forgot about it." And then the second time I went to go donate, like I was so anxious, like my blood pressure was too high that I couldn't donate. So I was like, okay, I guess I should really go back and donate again and find out for sure what my blood type is. And then especially if the card or the home test I did was accurate and I am the O negative, they always need that blood. Can help save babies. You know, I think that'd be good. Who doesn't want to help babies? I really, really want a puppy. Like a baby puppy. I want to get Lily a puppy sibling, but I feel like she would hate it because she likes being an only child. But I also feel like she would love it at the same time. Have somebody to bother all day. But then I also am like, I live in an apartment, and I feel like having 2 dogs in an apartment would be a little crowded. So I'm like, I don't think a puppy's a good idea. At least not right now, anyway. I just feel bad because I feel like Lily should have a friend, and I'm trying to get set up more puppy playdates with some of the dogs that she does get along with. Like she really likes my friend Sam's little white dog, little fluffy white dog named Luke, and then she also likes her cousins, my brother's dogs. She didn't used to, but she had to get used to them, and now she really likes them, and she so she gets along with her cousins. Yeah, they are a lot of responsibility, and I have Lily, and I love her a lot, and she gets all the cuddles, and she's such a good girl. I don't know, I just feel bad because I feel like I'm always working and stuff all the time, and I feel like especially like when I start going back into an office and I'm not working from home anymore, she'll be spending a lot more time by herself, and she hasn't really spent a lot of time home by herself like every day in like 4 years. Because even before everything that happened with COVID and stuff, like I worked from home for 3 years before that. So the last 4 years, and she's 8 now, I've been working from home, and I'm home with her all the time. So like, that's why I was also thinking like getting her a friend would be good. But I don't know. We'll see. Because I mean, if I was to get a second dog, it'd be a little tiny dog. Because I don't need 2 dogs to like drag me everywhere. I'm clumsy enough. I don't need help being pulled over. I fell in the mud all by myself today. Yeah, I think it'd be good. But I do actually have to get ready for bed. It was really nice chatting with you, especially about movies and really goofy TV shows and B-rated movies. I need to find more movies and TV shows to watch. I've actually been watching the show on Facebook like the day that the first episode came out, and love it. I should have known like we would have been able to talk about movies considering we worked at the Draft House together. Like, I feel like movies is always a good topic, or TV shows and stuff, especially like there's so many movies that have been made, so many remakes, so many old movies, and just so many movies. Like, there's no way you've seen every movie. Like, there's always going to be a way that somebody can tell you of a really great movie you may have never heard of or never seen without somebody telling you about it. Like, yeah. I think movies and TV shows is a great thing to talk about. Speaking of cheesy horror movies, have you seen that Thanksgiving movie with like the turkeys? I have no idea what it's called. I remember seeing it with some friends because like it was something that they would watch every Thanksgiving, And I finally watched it with them, and it was like the turkey's revenge or something like that, or like the turkeys were getting revenge. I don't know. But yeah, there's a horror movie where like the cooked turkeys and like the turkeys turn and start murdering people for killing them each year for Thanksgiving. Like, true story, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm gonna go to get ready and go to bed. And again, thanks for coming by. Like, I really appreciate it, and it's just really great talking to you guys. And I hope you have a great night. Bye.